Hey, what is up, YouTube? Just getting an update for Touch of Death build. So I did spend some time on the PTR, and during that time, someone took my number one spot on the leaderboards. So naturally, I wanted to take it back, and I made a few changes to the build. And overall, like it's just I think in a much better place now. But I think the main changes was, well, I'll show you in like 1 second. But firstly, like big shout out to Calico. So he has a different build on Touch of Death, and I'll show you that in a sec. And I made a few changes to mainly my rings, I think it is. So for my first 120 run, let's have a look here. So I think I had a 120 run at about 12 minutes something, and Calico beat my score by about a minute, which was pretty impressive. And yeah, big shout out to Calico, because he has like a different build, and it's really cool this season that we have like these chaos powers, and we can have so much more variety and none of this like cookie cutter builds. So yeah, it was really cool to see. And looking at his build, so he's running Kepaleke and Banished Lord Talisman. So I'm assuming he's got 275 Vigor, and his whole build is around getting an overpower every single time, and then getting a 72x on top of that. So that's really cool to see. He's running Heshes, War Crozier, Ebawalker, yeah, Insatiable for Touch of Death, and Ring of the Midnight Sun. So this is different as well, and it's, yeah, again, it's just cool to see. I don't personally think this is the best way to go. Even if you're running Banished Lord Talisman, I don't think you need to get this ring, mainly because, so like at the moment, I've got 0 Vigor cost for Touch of Death, and I don't have any resource cost reduction on anything. And he's obviously wanting to get his Vigor back. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, there are other cool things, like he counterattacks his passive effect, so you can save a few skill points here, put them in something else. And then he's running Redirected Force, which I'm not running, and I'm assuming he's running Adaptability on his Amulet. So he's got 35 max resource on his Amulet, which I don't have. So I'm assuming he's able to hit 275. So without Midday Hunt, I'm at 251. So yeah, I think that's how he gets to hit 275. So the change for me is I took off Starless Skies and I replaced it with Ring of the Midday Hunt. Mainly, so 2 reasons. We get 50% max vigor. It's going to massively pump up adaptability on your amulet, getting 0.9% multiplicative. Before we had unyielding hits, which I've now moved to the ring. And before you had to get 3,500 armor for the amulet, but now you need 5,000 armor for the ring. And I've only got 4627, and I've put all skulls into the jewelry to get as much armor as I can at the cost of losing out on our resistance. So we get the big mana pool, which feeds into adaptability, and then on top of that you get poisoning effects deal the damage across 33% of their normal duration, which is going to scale Touch of Death as well. On top of that, I made another change to the Paragon board. So before I was running Bane, and now I changed it to Menangerist. Menangerist? I'm not sure how you say it, but basically this is giving us a lot more max resources. So I'm now getting more max resources here. I'm leveling up Hubris now, which I think would be the next step. I mean, this gives you even more. I think up to 300%. But I mean, at the time, I wanted to quickly check what this was like, and Meningerist we don't care about the legendary bonus because we don't care about incarnate skills. It's not really doing anything, but the additional bonus is. So you can quickly just get that to level 15 and you're already on your way. The main thing is though is you want to kind of level it up to get the grants bonus to all magic nodes. That's going to really pump up your vigor pool. So if you have an amulet without percent armor and you got max resources instead, and let's say you got like the same like dexterity, max resources, and a passive, then instead of running unyielding hits, because you need a lot of armor, instead of running unyielding hits, then run redirected force. This one here, gain increased critical strike damage equal to up to 70% of your block chance, and you will have 100% block chance from running Kepeleke on your items. Yeah, here. I mean, we got 45% here. Now I got another 45% here, so like it's pretty easy to get. And yeah, this has just been a lot better. The other change was Crazy Brew. So now I'm running Crazy Brew. We don't really care that much about the resource cost reduction, but the attack speed is just insane. I mean, 80% increase in attack speed, which is going to your second attack speed bucket. That's really gonna help. So yeah, now back to number one. I'll probably leave this as is. Since the PTR, I've just been doing lots of testing, and I'll probably wrap it up for this season. But I think the season's been awesome for the Chaos Armor because you can see like there's multiple different ways that you could build around this, and depending on like what gear you get, you can adapt to a different build completely, and I think that's what makes the Chaos Armor really cool, and yeah, it's just been awesome. So yeah, there's the update. I'll link the Mobalytics link, and it's just on a different tab. I put Pit 122. So like there's a few changes that are different. But yeah, just follow this. Everything should be up to date now with like Midnight Hunt. The other one is I replaced the Q rune, which was giving us the barrier, with cracks. So as you can see, like I've moved the runes to the weapon, and then I've just gone max barrier generation here. And on my amulet, I have barrier generation here, which you could possibly get resource cost reduction if you're still kind of leveling up and you need some more resource cost reduction with Kepeleke. But I've just gone full barrier generation, and I'm at 174%. And so all our skills are gorilla skills, so we're just constantly getting a barrier. So I'm just trying to pump that as much as I can, because as you can see, like I don't have much life, and yeah, it can be a little bit of a problem because we're just running at like 4,650 life. So you just want to have barrier all the time. So just full into barrier, and you can sit on like 10% HP, and that's just going to make a beast corner do even more damage. So it's even better. Alrighty, guys, enjoy blasting. See you later.